what this thing's doing. Why it says cleaning up. Anyway, I went in and reset it with the Hiren's boot CD, and I had it connected to the internet, and I should not have. So I started doing all these updates and all kinds of other crap. Alright, well, so now what I want to do is I want to benchmark this thing and see how fast it can go. First thing we got to do, we got to download Firefox. And install it. Alright, I'm not going to add all the ad blockers at this point. I'm just going to go in and look for Cinebench. Cinebench. Where did... Okay. And I always get the one that comes from Windows. I don't trust the other one. I don't like the other one. There's also another one that's slightly different. This one downloads the fastest. The installer is like fast. Now, I'm wondering if this would be eligible to run Enterprise. I don't even know what it has on it. I just wiped it and reset everything. So let's go in here and see what we have. System. What do we got? Intel Core i5 4520 2.9 gigahertz. So I don't know what my 4570 regular is. I don't think it's 2.9. I think it's, we got 8 gigabytes of RAM, 7.89 is usable. Windows 10 Pro. So this should be eligible to run whatever. The streaming PCs would not allow me to put Pro on them. They would do something else. It was mobile, or I'm sorry, not mobile, home only. Didn't give me an option. But the idea is if you put Enterprise on here, that it will give you long-term support. I'm not going to worry about that right away. Once we get closer to the end of support on these, then I'll probably start trying it on some of the other ones. Let's see here. So nothing real special to look at here. Let's go ahead and accept this, and we go ahead and just start this thing right out the gate. We don't even know if this thing is like fully updated or not. We need to remove all the Copilot crap and all that. So this particular processor says it has 2 cores and 4 threads. And I believe that the regular version has 4 cores and 4 threads. I'll have to look up the i5 4570T. We can do that while we're doing this. Okay. Alright. Intel. Okay, so it's a Haswell. It says desktop. So 2.9 with a turbo frequency of 3.6. 2 cores, 4 threads. 35 watts. That's pretty good. That's like really nice. Discontinued in 2017. Launched in 2013. End of servicing updates 2021. Supports up to 32 gigabytes of DDR3. DDR3 or DDR3L. Max memory channels 2. Blah blah blah. GPU HD graphics 4600. Graphics dynamic frequency 1.1 gigahertz. Max memory 2 gigabytes. Let's see. So anyway, that's what it's got in there. Now if we back out of here and remove the T, and search without, how did we get a 6 over here? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so the 4570 regular is $84 It is. It's 4 cores, 4 threads. Whereas the other one's 2 cores, 2 threads. With the base frequency of 3.2 and a max of 3.6. Why do they even just like name it something else, maybe? It is very similar specs, but yeah, so they both run at the same speed on max, but you're losing 2 cores. I imagine it probably isn't going to perform real great. This is the worst score I've ever seen. 1403. Yep. But anyway, I don't know what the other one scored. I can't remember. I know I benchmarked him, but I was doing a whole bunch of stuff in the background, so it's not really fair. Go ahead and close that out. It seems pretty snappy enough. I mean, I'm not sure if it has Office on it or not. It looks like it might. I removed a lot of stuff. I don't know what this phone link thing is. Can we unpin it? There's so much crap on here. It's like, man. We did a video editor, which is kind of nice. What I was actually looking for is see if there's any updates. I'm sure there's got to be some more. And if it's not like fully updated when you run Cinebench, you're gonna get a bad score. If you're doing other stuff, you're gonna get a bad score. But yeah, this is the slowest thing I've seen so far. But it's a little warm after that test. Yeah, it's fairly warm actually. It's hot on the back. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of updates. I'm sure if I benchmark this later, I'll get a better score. But anyway, what do we got here? Optional quality update. Yeah, we want to. And I'll just leave it on. It pulls like very little power. I don't know if I have this one plugged in to where I can read it. I don't. Okay. But I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be pretty low. maybe 30 watts with the processor full balls to the wall. Anyway, I'll benchmark it tomorrow. So I almost didn't get this thing because when I first picked it up, I thought, is this a little computer? And then I looked at it and I thought, no, this is just another one of these damn docking station breakout boxes. Because they have these for, there's a couple of these ones that even look like these. There's ones that look like these that are actually for an HP, and they aren't even a computer. And then they have Dells that are kind of block shaped that aren't a computer either, and they're designed to like plug a USB-C into the laptop. That the new laptops that don't have anything regular on it. So that's what I thought it was for a minute. I didn't really pay attention, and I showed it to Jesse, and he was like, "No, that's a computer." And I'm like, I don't know. And then I looked at it, and I saw the laptop type of heat sink on the back, and I said, "Oh, let me see if I can." I saw that, and I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, no, yeah." And I'm like, well, because they wouldn't have a heat sink like that for a damn docking station. So, anyway, I was gonna probably buy it anyways, and I was curious what was inside of it because it had that screw on the back. Anyway, so we're just downloading updates. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. Originally, my plan was to use one of those to run the radio over there. We got the roly-poly seal. So I was gonna the Yaesu FTDX 3000 runs on SDR Play, and that's the entire purpose of the computer. That doesn't do anything else. I don't use it for anything else. I just have it for the waterfall display. Right now there's no antenna on here, so it's just picking up this. I've actually got this radio going right now. And I'm streaming live over here. We've got 5 people watching, and I should be getting ready for bed, but I haven't streamed in a while. We got 570 views in a short amount of time, but oh no, it's up to 7. It jumps around a lot, but I have to be careful what I make videos of. If I talk about stuff that's, you know, not like what they want, then they just kind of ghost me. But I was listening to one guy out here in Texas. But anyway, that's what that computer does, and I thought those were going to do that. Maybe, well, I think this one might be even slower, so, but I do just want a small computer just to run the SDR Play. I really don't want a full-size computer to run it all the time. I have a Raspberry Pi running the ham clock all the time. Anyway, now Raspberry Pi, that's kind of a one-function thing, and you can't run SDR Uno either. You have to run SDR Connect, which I don't like. So maybe we'll try it on that. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me, guys.